From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, December 8th, 2016. Silver is trading at $17.19 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,178 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 0.7 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $771. Antiwar.com reports Iraqi warplanes have attacked a crowded marketplace in the town of al-Qaim on Wednesday, killing at least 55 civilians along with 8 the Islamic State militants, according to the source at the local hospital. Al-Qaim is the last town in the Anbar province that remains under control of the Islamic State. The hospital reported that there were 3 strikes against the market and that at least 55 civilians were slain, including at least 12 women and 19 children. Officials at the hospital, along with local members of parliament, described the attack as a massacre against innocent civilians. Anbar Province Member of Parliament Mohammed Karbuli said the civilian toll might be in excess of 60 when all is said and done, confirming that some of his relatives were among the slain. He demanded an immediate investigation by the Prime Minister and to hold accountable those responsible. Karbuli complained that intelligence on al-Qaim was clearly not good if they attacked a marketplace that crowded, and insisted that killing a handful of terrorists at the cost of scores of civilians could not be justified. When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.xyz, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.xyz today to find out more. UPI reports 2 juveniles have been charged with starting the historic wildfires that killed more than a dozen people in Tennessee this month, according to authorities on Wednesday. Investigators said the teenagers were arrested and charged with aggravated arson. Neither their names, ages, or genders were disclosed, though. The fires were Tennessee's worst in decades and destroyed nearly 2,000 homes and other structures. At least 14 people died and 150 others were hurt as the result of fires in Sevier County. It was not clear whether the teens might face additional charges such as murder or manslaughter, although prosecutors could try them both as adults. Prosecutor James Dunn said everything is on the table. Officials said the 2 will have a detention hearing within the next 3 days. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports Republican senators are leaning towards a plan to delay the effective date of an Obamacare repeal for 3 years, according to a senior Republican on Wednesday. But some conservatives in the House of Representatives think that is too long to wait for the end to the Affordable Care Act, the official name of President Barack Obama's signature health insurance program. Senator Orrin Hatch, chairman of that chamber's Finance Committee, told reporters, in the Senate there's consensus for 3 years, saying it could take that long to work out a replacement for Obamacare, adding it takes time to get things done around here. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Republicans in the House and the Senate say they want to repeal Obamacare early in 2017, saying it will be the first order of business in the Senate in January. Donald Trump's election as U.S. President last month means Republicans will control the White House, Senate, and U.S. House of Representatives in 2017. The new Congress goes to work on January 3rd. Trump will be sworn in on January 20th. But Republicans have not agreed on how quickly the Obamacare repeal should go into effect. A delay would give them time to work on a replacement instead of throwing millions of Americans out of their health insurance programs with no substitute. Some House conservatives favor phasing out Obamacare and getting a replacement within 2 years because 3 years would not lapse until after the next congressional election, with the attendant uncertainty about who will be the majority at that time. Ben Williamson, spokesman for Representative Mark Meadows, the incoming leader of the Freedom Caucus, said there's a potential that some members of the Freedom Caucus might vote against repeal if the replacement was going to be beyond 2 years. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.